Welcome back to round 2 back 9 action here from the Wrocław Open 2025, presented by Innova.
You are watching PRKD Media Europe. My name is Björn and I'm sitting next to Chris, a guy who can putt like a god but not good enough to be on the lead card on the coverage.
Wow, thanks for the amazing introduction, Björn. But let's get back to disc golf. Front 9. We had heavy winds, we saw a lot of kicks off the trees, and that resulted in a quite mixed scorecard. We have Marius going for +4 and Jan with an impressive 3 under. Now we're coming towards an easier stretch of the course. I guess we will see a lot of birdies.
Starting with hole 10, first chance for a birdie on the back 9. We have a short par 3, but a very tricky triple mendo.
The triple mendo, you can see it just in front of us with the flag on top. Okay, that's how you basically want to play it.
That's how we want to start the coverage. Nice shot by Jan Meester.
The interesting part about this hole is you see the fence there. If you hit the fence, you haven't missed the mendo yet. As you can see.
Perfect example.
So you can just play from there.
Yeah, it's still a chance for birdie to putt from there. It's around 20 meters, circle 2 edge, I would say. Nice shot also from Roger Menisse.
And Marius
throwing his yellow Berg
looking
to circle 1. Very good shot.
Hey, this is a great chance for his first birdie maybe.
How did you play hole 10? Did you lay up or?
I always lay up. The gap there is just, I think, 4 meters wide. My accuracy is not good enough. That was a good run here by Roger. Oh, wow. This is a fantastic camera angle. And finally,
first birdie for Marius in round 2.
Oh, yeah. Marius approves. That was a nice putt by Jan.
Edgaras cleaning up for par.
I think it's still a little tester here. There you go. No problem for Edgaras. And a tap-in par for Roger as well.
So 2 birdies, 2 pars on hole 10.
And we finally got Marius on the board. I think he will be very happy about it. Hole number 11, 120 meters, par 3. There's OB on the left and right. And towards the left here, you can see a little island, which is also OB. It's typically just a Stockheiser. Oh, we see a backhand by Jan. It's a Stockheiser backhand. He is going high and actually pretty flat. That's a great shot.
Circle 2. Oh, Marius is a little too.
Oh,
did
boy.
he hate the?
He hit the cables. How unlikely is that?
You can try that 100 times and never hit it again.
Never happens.
Yeah.
I mean, very unfortunately for him. But quite impressive, to be honest. Hit the cables.
We saw an impressive shot by Edgaras into circle 1.
And Roger leaves it a little bit short. Marius, he is running this.
Nice shot.
Well done. That was a good effort. And missed the spin putt himself.
Nice try.
Hits the top of the cage. Unfortunately, couldn't convert to a birdie. And here we got Edgaras with a birdie. Well done.
Also his first birdie now in round 2. Par for Marius.
And also par for Jan. And probably for Roger as well.
Hole number 12, again a par 3. I would say one of the easier ones of the course.
It is actually the easiest of the course.
75 meters, OB left, right and long, but it shouldn't be a problem for our lead card. That's the perfect shot.
Bullseye hit here for Edgaras.
Jan back to his forehand.
Also easy circle one hit. Marius is, oh, this is Heiser all the way.
Can it stay?
Flirts, and it goes OB on the right side. It's not too much of a problem because the OB isn't too far away from the pin. You can still save your par from right there.
That hit a little branch, but still made it to circle one.
Yeah, so there's the OB line. I think that's about 12 meters away from the basket. Leaves it a little bit short. I wonder what that was. Probably wanted to say hi to someone in the back. Hits it just a tad bit below the headband and doesn't get the love.
That is unusual, an unusual miss from Jan.
Same for Jan.
Marius takes the bogey.
And an easy birdie for Edgaras. Yeah, 2 pars, a birdie, and a bogey.
Not what we expected on hole number 12.
And the easiest one of the course. Hole 13, it's a 200-meter par 4. You can go turnover shot towards the right, lay it up about here, I would say, and from there you have an easy approach. Probably 60 meters left. Some of these players maybe a little bit less. I would probably have 120 meters left. But this is also a route you can go just all the way around it towards the right side. We saw that quite often. And especially from Jan, this is a really difficult shot because he wants to play a turnover here.
He hit the 3 on the right side, you saw.
In round 1, right?
And was able to
reach a basket from his knee. That was
so
impressive. Yeah.
I will never forget that shot.
Yeah, and what you see here, the way Ridge Roger is approaching the hole is the designed approach, but unfortunately hit a tree. And that also had massive distance. There's no OB on that right side. I think only the street on top of that little hill is OB.
I think there is OB from the hole before, but it's usually not in the play.
Yeah, and you see Edgaras is going high. Leaves it a little bit short, probably 11 meters left. And here's Jan.
Again, a huge side.
Holy smokes, this is...
That is long.
Almost on the other side.
Maybe you should go back to the knee again.
Yeah.
Approach.
I think Marius will not be happy with that shot.
You cannot see it, but it's a windy place, this green here.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, little nose up.
I mean, you can see the tree right behind Ridge Roger there moving left and right. And remember, these trees don't have any leaves. So it's really hard to see how windy it is, but trust me, it was a very windy day. Fortunately, it doesn't catch chains. But
yeah, looks like we're having a par frame here. A little bit surprising. Par. It's one of the easier holes.
Yeah, if you have the distance, I think it's fairly easy. If you're able to shoot 120 meters, 130, should be fairly easy for you. Oh, tough putt here by Rich Roger. Yeah, par frame by our group.
Next hole is our island hole, number 14. We have a par 3. You try to hit the island usually with a sidearm shot or a backhand turnover. You can also go for the skip a little in front of the island. I did that by accident, or maybe because of a lack of power. And that's how you want to hit the island.
Well
that looked so easy.
I think you'll see most players go sidearm.
That's
the
long.
Only danger besides not hitting the island is, again, the cables here in front of us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's... Oh! Wow, it jumps over these sandbags there. Nice shot.
I see that quite often.
Is Marius going high? Does it have the length? Oof! It does. And that's also really nice. You have the trees behind the basket here. Wow.
Back on the knee.
Back on the knee, signature knee shot. Well done.
Nice putt.
You have the trees behind the basket, so even if you go long or you skip...
Oh, come on. Again, chain out.
You might be safe because you hit the trees. Yeah, that was very unfortunate for Rich Roger. I really wanted to see a birdie here from him. All right, Mario's still looking for his disc. Is he inside of that little stump there? Well done. Also, a birdie for Marius. 3 birdies and a par. Quite expected, I would say.
Yep, I agree.
Hole 15, par 5. I think it's the longest hole on the course, 311 meters. We've got OB on the left. Down, you see the white stakes there on the left-hand side, OB on the right. The fairway, I think, is about 50 meters wide. I think 2 straight shots and a third one to the basket for an easy birdie.
Yep. The first shot is a little bit more in danger because you have to stay on the left side of the fairway because of all the trees and bushes on the right side. But as soon as you pass them, it opens up and makes more flexing shots possible.
Yeah, the common mistake is that you hit one of the trees on the right-hand side here.
Yeah.
And also going too high and then hyzering out towards the left, going OB on that side. So Marius is, he was in danger.
Yeah, we have a constant tailwind on this hole, I would say. And that makes it more dangerous with the backhand shot. This one is in danger, yeah. Maybe it can roll back the hill.
And that's what it does. Come on.
Not enough.
Didn't want to roll enough. But you can still easily save your par from there if you have the distance.
These guys have the distance.
For sure. I think this is the regular tee pad for the regular hole. I think from there it's another 100 meters.
As far as I know, they combined 2 holes from the permanent layout to make this
a little
long
more demanding.
hole 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's one of my favorite holes. It's very fun to play.
Oh, for sure.
Marius with his second shot.
And here with Roger.
To save.
Oh, going all the way to the left. And we have OB on the left there as well. And it never came back. So OB again. I think that's a second OB already. Oh, Mario's also testing out the entire fairway.
Again. Jan with an easy upshot. Easy for him.
Wow, that's beautiful.
That should be an easy birdie.
Roger was trying to run it. I just missed it to the right. And you can see, look at the jacket.
Yeah.
It's blowing like crazy. Oof. He hits the chains. Marius with a long C2 putt.
Again, a little short.
Yeah, I think you can see the frustration a little bit. Oh, beautiful. Jan taking a birdie here.
We saw only 10 birdies today on that hole.
Actually, Björn, it's the hardest hole in round 2. So taking a birdie home here is definitely a bonus. Oh no. This is heartbreaking.
Yeah.
He already had 2 OBs and then he misses the short putt.
Especially after chaining out on the hole before and also on hole 12.
Absolutely. So Roger unfortunately is going to the next hole with a triple bogey here. That hurts.
We see 2 pars from Marius and Edgaras and 1 birdie from Jan.
Off to hole 16, a par 3, 92 meters. What you typically see is that the players just shoot over these trees. There's a gap on the left-hand side, which you can attack with a sidearm, just what Jan is doing here. You got to be careful. There's OB around the basket, probably, I would say, 50 meters away from the basket.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you're going with a forehand line on the left, you don't want to go too long.
Oh, yes.
That one could be in danger. Yeah.
Yeah, this side is also OB.
Yeah.
And the trees in front of us, about, I would say, 40 meters in front of us, are also OB. So you have to go over these trees, and over there, again, is OB as well. That's the 15-meter radius. I think that's looking good. Yes, well executed.
To save the par. Also to save the par.
Unfortunately, cannot convert. And with Roger, he's going, that's his birdie putt. Again, chains high left. Wow.
Yeah, Jan is on fire.
That's his third birdie in a row. Look at the smile. He's happy about it.
He's already on -7 for the round now.
Wow. And remember, in those conditions, that's really impressive.
So 1 birdie, 1 par, and 2 OB bogeys on hole 16. Going off to hole 17, another par 3, 75 meters. It's a straight shot in direction to the basket. Maybe you can also do the forehand flex a little bit, but be careful, don't be too long and avoid the left side with the OB.
Also, if you go too long, again, there's the little creek back there. This actually looks like OB. The camera has a hard time finding the disc.
Yeah.
But it came back and stayed safe. This also looks in danger. Oh boy. Wow.
So 2 shots challenging OB.
And 2 shots safe. Edgar's 8 meters to the right. Unfortunately, that's not an easy putt because of the low-hanging branches there. Let's see what he can do. Yeah, from his knee.
Wow.
Oh, spectacular. And we saw it in round 1, I believe, where he did some split action there. Quite the athlete.
Yeah, yeah. And another birdie for Jan.
Oh, Marius hits the top and goes long. And finally, yes, takes home the birdie.
Maybe a little bit of sarcastic celebration here.
But he needed that.
Yeah,
he
well
really
deserved
wanted it.
birdie after all the bad luck he had with putting today.
For sure. Marius takes home his par. And Edgar's probably a par as well. Little tap. No tap on the headband. That's Edgar's typical move.
Maybe only after birdieing holes.
Probably. And the
Hole
final
number 18,
hole.
yeah, final hole.
Par 4, 175 meters. You have OB on the left, OB on the right. Typically not a too difficult hole, but in these windy conditions, anything can happen. We even saw a roller in the first round by Jakub. I don't expect to see a roller. Yeah. Mr. Sidearm.
Mr. Sidearm, yeah. It's not, of course, not thinking about a backhand throw here. You can see on the right, there's the only tree on the fairway. As a backhand player, you want to miss that one. As a sidearm player, you are doing well here.
And you see the pole in the middle of the hole. Oh wow, this is going high. Hyzer.
Yeah, but in the center of the fairway.
Perfect. You see the hole, the pole there. I think this is about 100 meters. So you see a lot of players just trying to lay up there for a fairly safe shot.
That is a big drive.
Yeah. He confirms.
Yeah. That's the landing zone you mentioned. Right behind the pole, there's this little path. There you want to...
Bullseye approach. Perfect. And you can see, Björn, it's already getting a little dark here.
But shouldn't be a problem for our lead caddy. And another very nice approach.
And in any case, we brought the camera lights, so...
Nice. Looks like could have a star frame here.
Oh, the first birdie is in. I mean, that would be a fantastic finish. And I think it's, again, Edgar's taking his time. Really love to see that. Perfect, another birdie.
Jan finishing a phenomenal round with a birdie.
Spectacular. Jan was really on fire. 5 birdies in a row. Finishing for a -9 in this round.
-6 on the back nine. That is really impressive.
And as we promised, we will see a ton of birdies on the back nine. And we did. So here you can see Jan is first right now with 14 under par. Phenomenal round. Marius is falling a little bit behind. He's fourth with -6 in total. Edgaras, -8, third currently. And we see a familiar name, Ingemas, is back with a -10 in total.
We will have a comeback on the final round lead card.
Perfect.
Ingemas. Looking forward to it.
That was fun, Björn. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Have fun, relax, and see you tomorrow for round 3.
Yeah, thanks for watching. See you for round 3.